we are a Macedonian family. And let's say grandma was kind of calling me over. The way she'd refer to it, she'd say, More Chupe, come here, come here. And that meant my girl, my girl. And so I remember soon after her diagnosis, she would still refer to me like that, even though I'm an adult at this point. And just one day I looked at her and I said, no, I said, you're my Chupe. So that's it, the name stuck. My grandmother's diagnosis came in 2002.
When the diagnosis came in of Alzheimer's, I really didn't think too much of it because at the time, Alzheimer's was not really known that much. And I think we weren't told, you should look out for this here, because this is the progression of this disease. First, this is what happens, and then maybe this would happen. Maybe this would happen. We had absolutely no idea. So we kind of learned through just
Trial and error.
Trial and error. I was still working. I was a teacher. I thought, okay, I know I'm going to be ahead of this here, and I'm going to put yellow sticky notes on everything so that she knows this is where the dishes are. This is the refrigerator. I always made her sandwich. I put sticky notes, yellow sticky notes everywhere.
We lovingly call this the Post-it note phase.
So I would call her at lunch and say, well, how are you doing? Fine. Did you eat lunch? Oh, yes, I ate my lunch, yes. Okay, fine, bye. So then I'd come home, open up the refrigerator, there's her sandwich, not eaten at all. And I thought, this is getting strange. But it got progressively worse.
We can't continue going on with this Post-it note change. And that's when I think you and I sat down and had a serious conversation. I was in college at the time, you were working full-time, and we will become her full-time caregivers from here on out. So I withdrew. I was in my third year at college. I withdrew.
I had to quit. The impact on me was very tough because I had planned on going another year. And I thought she would do the same for me. She would have stopped immediately. So that's what I did.
All we wanted was help.
Yes.
All we wanted. And we tried every avenue possible that we could.
Zero help.
I originally Googled Alzheimer's, and I remember seeing lots of purple. The main hit was Alzheimer's Association. We ended up doing this memory walk, and it was on 10-10-10. I walked in, and all these people are wearing their Alzheimer's shirts, and I just remember looking around this area going, all these people are affected by this disease? Like, Mom and I aren't alone. In the first few years of the Brighton Walk 10 to Alzheimer's, Mom and I kind of shared together. And at some point in there, I'm like, wait, there's this advocacy too. And it was 2017, I got my first opportunity to attend the National Alzheimer's Forum in Washington, D.C. And that first forum in 2017 absolutely changed my life. After that forum, this was the first time ever that the FDA was basically saying, it's not that we're not going to cover this one drug, we're not going to cover an entire class of drugs. And man, did we fight back. And I've never seen the Alzheimer's Association in all my years go so hard on a campaign. And 3 months later, we got that notification that says the FDA is now approving this class of drugs and Medicare is going to cover it. And I remember I thought, oh my gosh, that was probably the highlight of my entire advocacy career. She died actually 3 months after my first forum. And before that moment, though, I crawled in bed with her and I promised her, I said, I will never, ever stop advocating for you. I want to advocate so that no other family has to go through what Mom and I went through. People deserve help. People deserve treatment. If I had to give caregivers other advice, my first thought is that you're not alone. I promise you, you're not alone. Yeah. It's going to feel isolating. It's going to be sad, but you're not alone. And that's where I urge people to get involved so that you have that sense of community that we got kind of later on in our journey taking care of Chupe. You have the Alzheimer's Association who gives you the outlet, who has the helpline, the caregiver group, State Advocacy Day, Walk to End Alzheimer's. And it gives you an outlet to express, to turn that pain into purpose. I do have to say we were very, very lucky that even though she was changing as a person, the one thing she never lost was like her just pure, genuine sweetness, her heart. Oh, she is still to this day is my hero and just the best person I've ever met.
You are in such a good mood today.
Because I love you all.
Oh, we love you too.